Hello, my traumatized babies and mentally ill Barbies. We're gonna do a reading. I have no channeled messages. I just feel like I haven't actively recorded a reading in a while, and I just feel like it. I am in a creative mood. I am in an energy reading mood. So let's check out what is at the bottom of the deck. Oh, it is the Hierophant, and let's just run with the creativity for the moment since I don't actively see what's out in front of us yet. And I'm actually having the intuition to go and get the Angel Answers deck. So I am gonna do that in just a second. But if you are feeling especially creative, if you're having a lot of that wilder inspiration energy, find yourself a system through which to channel it and perhaps do something productive with it. If that's what you want, perhaps you are just enjoying the wilder, more inspirational energy and you're not looking to get anything accomplished with it. That's fine too. But if you are looking to materialize something into reality from this inspiration, from this productive energy, create a plan for yourself. Maybe write it down or look to other people who have done what you are looking to do already and learn from them. That could be a public figure that puts things out on social media, or it could be someone that you know in real life. Don't be afraid to ask questions. I'm getting curiosity with this Queen of Cups, but I'm also getting like she's watching that chalice, right? You know, I'm getting that a little bit as looking, scrying through the phone, right? But I also think that maybe if you think a little bit, you might in fact know someone who you feel safe enough with to ask these questions. And what I really wanted to do was to see what was under the Hierophant, but you know, we take these things. Yeah, figuring there's something, like I am gonna take this in the reverse. There is something that you are looking to figure out that you don't quite have all of the answers to. See, the world in that hand and then this chalice in the other. We're not quite sure how to produce this material result, and there is a lot of creative energy out in the ether. This one was upright, this one was in the reverse, and I'm getting that with this sort of, I'm not sure exactly what to do with this wilder energy that I have, even though it's really awesome, it's really fun, and there is an abundance of it. So let me go get that Angel Answers deck, and we'll pull some oracles to start ourselves out with. Let me give this one more shuffle. See, look, the world, y'all are looking to create something. Y'all are looking to do something in the world, I don't know, or maybe you're looking for some sort of attention. That could be, give me 1 second. Now, the second I said looking for attention, immediately, Phoebe, my foster cat, who is upstairs, she needs her own space. She started crying. She wants attention. She lets me know, but we're actually getting pretty close to her feeding time. So that is also why she is trying to get my attention. But that could be you looking to get attention. It could be that you're just getting attention for something that you're doing, or you are looking to get the attention of someone else who could potentially help you. Or that person is just naturally, their attention is going to be attracted to you when they see what you are doing. So let's get these oracles out. And I was feeling kind of an oracle. I was like, do I need the Kipper? And they were like, no. And I was like, all right, well, I'll just start with this deck. And I know if I'm supposed to use something else, I will most certainly be told. All right, we have our 3 out. What's under? You see, you're ready. You're ready. Don't hold yourself back. Yeah, you're ready. Communicate clearly and trust that things are working out from you. Likely, and look, we're seeing that. A year from now, you'll see the full materialization of that, like whatever this is that you're looking to bring about into the world, because we had the world in the palm of that person on the 2 of Wands hands. We also had the World card. And now we have this world here, and I'm really seeing that as something that you're looking to create. And we also have romance, but I'm seeing this more as this partnership that I'm talking about, getting in touch with someone who can maybe help you, or that person getting in touch with you. I don't know that that's necessarily going to be a romantic relationship. I just see it as potentially a very fulfilling and fruitful partnership with you and another person, or perhaps you and a team that's going to come together. So let's see here. Okay, interesting. We have improving health, and I'm getting that as this energy. Like perhaps maybe the energy was lower, more towards the beginning of the year, and now we're really like going, right? We're really pumping, things are just very, very up. And sometimes that can happen in summer. However, with this improving health, it also might be that you're developing more effective habits, more effective self-care practices, or in fact you are recovering from maybe some sort of illness or injury, which makes a little bit of sense because in this middle card we have weight. If you are currently developing the creative practice, the self-care practice, the health practices, or you are in fact recovering from something where it really was affecting your mental, emotional, physical health, you're being asked to wait. Like this type of stuff takes a little bit of time, so don't rush through it, or make sure you're not overwhelming yourself with tasks, because when we get these like waves of really, really inspiring energy that lends itself to momentum and productivity, we can almost get out ahead of that energy and start piling on too many tasks, and it defeats us ultimately because it's sort of like, it's exciting energy. So we want to go very quickly, but we're being advised to hold up, okay? Like don't we run things, things don't run we. Don't let the energy dictate to you. Just understand that it's there and then harness that energy as best as you can, because once we've done that, we have take action. But this is most definitely like the most appropriate action, the consistent action, the smart action, not that Knight of Wands upside down reckless action. We want to wait until we've harnessed the energy and our own routine. Maybe if you're setting something like that kind of a system up, then take the action, then do it. Okay, let us see. And the world back at the bottom of the deck, or not back at the bottom of the deck, but we've already seen the world and I shuffled again. Let's see what's going on in the tarot. Okay, those are both supposed to be there. Yep, routine, working on something consistently. This is the appropriate, consistent action. So what is under improving health? We have the Page of Pentacles, and this is speaking less about health to me and more about channeling the energy appropriately to get the initial result, to actually have something like that world in our hands. But it's just the start. We're just at the page. And this is also speaking to me of like a good foundation. Like we're at the baby steps of this. And I would say, I'm just going to go ahead and say, don't get too enamored with maybe how thinking about something, dreaming about something feels, so much so that you actually don't take the material action, or you let that initial result kind of like allow you to rest on your laurels maybe. Now we're at wait. Ah, yes. Okay. Wait, because we have some Five of Swords energy. And that Five of Swords energy is clarified by the moon. And that's so interesting because the Wait card has a sword. And I'm going to clarify this, but I'm wondering if maybe you have this little result. I don't know if maybe you're crowing about it or talking about it publicly, but sometimes that doesn't always attract the right attention. There might be some jealous people in your space, or maybe people who are looking to rain on your parade because they just don't have your vision. And what I would say is, this could also be you perhaps being a little bit too ruthless with your own process, and you could be being ruthless with yourself, or you're allowing your desire for achievement to maybe get in the way of friendships or relationships, or there's the potential in the energy for that. And like I said, don't get too enamored of a certain achievement, because I'm also getting like delusional. Like, don't, like, hold on a second, after you achieve this or create this initial thing, hold on, don't get delusional about your prowess or like something like that. We'll clarify it. So watch that energy if that is the case. Like, there's nothing wrong with being proud of something you've done, but if you start like moving into the, oh, I can do any, and I'm the king of the world, and all of these little plebes down here, like, that's not really where we want to go with that, okay? So then take action. Yeah, this is consistent effort, consistent hard work. And I'm going to look at this because I said take the smart action, and I don't know if this is the smart action. It could be that if you act from here, this delusional sort of self-important, I'm out for myself place, that is working harder, not smarter. But this could also be that hard work is just required for this particular manifestation. But if you are treating people this way, you're potentially giving yourself more burden than you have to give, because teamwork typically makes things work better when it's the right team and smoother. And if you're treating people just nastily, then you're going to be left in the lurch. So let's go ahead and clarify. I think you're getting attention for something. Whatever this initial little thing is here, it might be that you announce it, or people are just witnessing you do it, and it's like there's attention being brought to you. And I don't know if it's attention you necessarily want, but it's going to be attention that you have to address. It might be that a lot of people want this thing that you're creating, and now you're like, wow. And sometimes, you know, attention can go to our heads. We can get a little delusional about how important we are to the community. Yeah, look, like we have the Empress under the deck, and you know, she's usually a very positive card, but I would say watch that. Watch the self-importance, because right underneath her, we have the Seven of Cups, delusional. Don't get too delusional about who you are and your own importance. It's kind of like out of touch influencer. And whenever that happens, like, that is blood in the water. Get ready for the drama community to start coming after you. So stay gracious, you know? Because it does look like you're in the infancy of something, and that's embarrassing to be like a baby influencer who's like, I'm the most important thing. Okay, girl. Or boy, or they. Yeah, I think this is, I think my advice stands about attention, but what it also, about how you respond to attention. My advice stands about how you maybe respond to this attention, but it looks like this Five of Swords, the Moon, this might be something external coming towards you, because what it looks like is sort of like we have this Page of Coins and the Seven of Wands, and then the Knight of Wands is headed towards them. So it might be that you have someone, or perhaps multiple people, who might be enthusiastic about like tearing this down in some way. This also could be like gossip, or just the evil eye. Someone presenting themselves like they're excited about what you're doing and they want to help out. However, what you cannot see is that this person actually does not have the best of intentions. Or again, This could be you getting big-headed, but it's sort of unconscious. You don't realize that you're doing it. What does this take action? The 10 of Wands. Ooh. Yeah, I think this is, because we got another Knight and a Page. I think as you're working, it might be that you're entertaining multiple offers about what you're doing, or one persistent offer in particular. Because this Knight of Swords, like somebody is seeing this hard creative work that you're doing, since we have the Page of Cups here. Creative work maybe, or this is someone, I said like this person in the center, or these people in the center, depending on how we're taking the read, someone might not be able to see your vision, and so they're tearing you down, but there is someone who does see what you are working hard at. Like this is a shared vision type of thing, and it's a vision in its infancy, and they also have something to say about it, but I would say I'm getting better energy from this column over here than I am on this middle column, which makes sense since it says wait. So it might be that you do not want to take the first offer that you get for assistance, or if this is something where you'll be being paid, like someone wants to partner up with you to pay you for what you're doing or to expand the operation, you really might want to measure that before you leap at the chance, especially if you're having any second thoughts about it or you're sensing. Just go with your gut. Go with your gut on that, and just anybody who's looking to partner up with you in a business or creative capacity, like they will be entertaining questions from you, and I'm getting way more like open to entertaining that from this second person or offer right here. Or this is in fact the same person, and they're approaching you one way initially, and yet no, like we're being asked to not accept that, and then perhaps they go back to the drawing board and come back. Ooh, I don't know if I'm taking this. It's the Fool. If it wants to come out, or the message wants to come out, it will, but I just think that whatever you're doing, it's fulfilling you. This thing that you're creating, it's fulfilling you, and you're good by yourself, I think. I don't know that you necessarily want to entertain offers. Yeah, this is somebody. Well, it's both you and somebody. Your own creativity and inspiration is sort of powering this vessel that you're in. Like you are moving to a new space in your life creatively, it looks like. And also it is likely that there is someone that wants to come in and help you move. Like I said, someone who shares your vision, motivation, inspiration. If this is not just you doing this for yourself, you being in this, look, I see somebody at the bottom of the deck, okay? So if it's not you, it's, yeah, this is someone, unless I get very different energy from this last column. In the second column, we have this 10 of Cups. And I'm feeling like maybe this is one person coming at you, but you shouldn't take the first offer. This could just be aggressive negotiations, or like really having to be cunning in a situation, because your standards should be high. You want the 10 of Cups, not the Knight of Wands. Like the Knight of Wands is exciting, and I know we usually are talking about the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands in sort of a non-committal romantic energy, or in fact a compulsive lustful energy. That's not what I'm seeing here. It's more about what the amount of work this person is willing to do in a creative or business partnership in that capacity, and holding out for more. Like this person could give more. I don't know if they're necessarily coming from a bad place, but it's just like people tend to go with the path of least resistance. If this person can get away with Knight of Wands energy, if you don't hold them to the standard of the 10 of Cups, like they're not going to give you that. But it looks like you are, because it's like, I don't think you're afraid to just be like, I'm good on my own. Because we had that Fool card, like, I can do this on my own. I actually don't need you. I'm worth more than this. And then we see this Page and this other Knight coming in. So it might be that you're holding out for a better offer, or this is in fact the same person wising up and taking the appropriate action. But I don't know, like, to me, it would depend on what this person was going to do for me if it was me, because I'm just like, yeah, they're like, whoever this is going to like understand, like, oh, I can't shortchange this person. So I don't know that you really want to be entertaining this. We'll pull best advice outcome, but I'm just like, ugh. Like, I don't want to know that I have to demonstrate that to somebody, you know what I mean? But y'all know your worth, so I don't know. Yeah, the second offer, whether it's a second person or the same person coming at you again, like, here is like that Page of Cups, like that 10 of Cups, that Page of Cups, here is that cup, the better offer. Okay, let's look at best advice and outcome, because I don't know that we need to super get details on any of this. I'm just kind of like, again, I don't really know that I super appreciate someone coming in with short change energy and then changing their tune after you tell them to kick rocks. Don't know that I'd be accepting that the second time around. Like, you're not new. Because it doesn't feel like someone who's like not new. Yeah, like, I'm not putting this directly on the board, but it's just like, you're not like doing this. You're like, I don't know what you're trying to offer me here, but I see you, and that's not happening. Best advice or outcome? Oh. There is someone here. Quite know who this person is. You're looking great over here. Like, what I see is that you are in command of whatever it is you are looking to create within materiality. Like, this might be your year from now results, or it could be that you are in this King of Pentacles energy now, but you will not see like the full yield until a year from now. However, you are already embodying this sort of presence and command and confidence, and just, I know I've got this. I know I've got this. I'm having a good time here, and I'm very confident. I am supremely confident about my own capabilities and about what I can do, and my own inspiration, my own motivation. And I'm canny with that cat. And we're having a good time with that sunflower and the Fool. Like, and the sun in the center. It's just, you are shining very brightly. What you're doing is shining very brightly. And there is someone. I don't know if it's, I'm getting a person in particular. I don't know if this person knows you or is just watching you in some kind of way, if you are on social media or something like that. There is someone who feels on the outside of this situation. But I also feel that what this is also implying is that whatever you are doing, have done, or are accomplishing here, it's something you've worked very hard for a long time lately. But there is someone here who's kind of watching you, embodying all this goodness, and this person does not feel that way. They feel very much like it's just this look of resentment on this person's face. Like, why do they get to be, you know, all over here and here, and I'm over here with none of that. None of that, but all of the work, all of the effort. And it's almost like this person wants to come into you and be like, hey, I wanna, you know, I want to contribute my wand. Like, the 10 of Wands can sometimes be like thankless hard work, but it can also be like the near completion of a project. I want to add my wand to your hard work to get you to the 10, or I want you and your fresh, awesome energy to come over here and somehow help me. But this little page and whoever this energy is, whatever this energy is, it's just not it. However they're approaching you, it's just not it. And I'm getting like, it's the nature of this initial approach, like something is going to happen. Like, hold on, let me pull a card for that. How are you receiving this? It's like this is not immediate acceptance energy. It's just like, let me think about this. Let me measure this out. And under the deck, we have this 5 of Pentacles again. I don't even know that you're listening to this person, because the Temperance, like, look at this. It's almost like a baby petitioning God, like a fruit fly in someone's ear. It's like you are doing way more important things than this person. And it might even be that you cannot hear them or are unable to acknowledge what it is that they're doing. And I'm not getting that in a dismissive or rude way. It's just that I don't know that this person can really offer you anything significant, at least not at this time. But then the energy does shift. So how are you receiving this initial offer? Yes, I knew it. I was like, there's no way, man. Like, I'm feeling the 10 of Swords is coming back, and here it is. You're doing way too many important things to be entertaining this, and it's a no. It's a no from you, dog. You're not getting any of my stuff. And I mean, this is a withholding type card, but I'm not getting that, like, this is a shitty move. Like, this is the moves that you are making are well measured, well thought out, intuitive, guided, and intentional. Because then we have this person in this 7 of Swords energy. And what I'm getting, like, they're going back, they are regrouping, they're like, like, it's almost like, I'm not done with you. Like, they're gonna hear what you say, I'm not done with you, and then there's like a reapproach with actual collaboration, and I'm gonna look at that. So what is this reapproach? Okay, and we got the Death at the bottom of the card. Death at the bottom of the card. Death at the bottom of the deck, which, however this person approaches you initially, you are gonna just like swat them like the fly that they are. They're going to go back and regroup and then reapproach appropriately for this actual solid, like, creative foundation, whatever it is that you are looking to build and this person wants to build with you. They're going to come back with like a dedicated energy, like, oh, I see, like this page of wands that they're initially approaching with, it's almost like mooching. It's almost like, oh, here's my little wand. Like, they're trying to actually, it's like they're making an offer to contribute something, but really you being with them or aligned with them would be doing way more for them than they would ever do for you. At least in however this initial approach is. On the reapproach, this person is going to like, okay, like, I see that I need to be dedicated here. Whatever this is, it demands of me consistency, stability, hard, dedicated work. And whatever or whoever, like, whatever you're working on or whoever you are worth this. This is a self-worth card in this instance for me. Whatever you are doing, and again, it's echoing this Temperance card. Whatever it is that you are doing, you are abundant in it on your own. And this is a very worthwhile endeavor for you and likely for people around you, because probably inspiring other people, giving other people a hope, or just benefiting other people some way. It's not just you that you are doing this for. And once this person sees this and what they would have to do to get into your space to help out, then we have the actual fruitful partnership, the fruitful collaboration. So, I would say be careful about who's approaching you. I would say, of course, always take your time with whatever offers that you're getting. And to me, I'm still like, I don't know about that reapproach. But it does look like likely good things will come of it. But regardless, it also looks like you are quite capable of doing things on your own and achieving the same, if not a very similar sort of success with whatever you're working on. So it never hurts to be a little bit guarded, especially if this is someone you don't know, or if this is someone who, has a history of just taking advantage of situations. And I hope everything that you're working on goes really well, and you do, of course, achieve the success that you're looking to achieve.